Hey people, today's day 11 in the 30-day video challenge. Let me just say that I recorded day 10 and I was gonna post it, and I recorded it like at 1 in the morning today actually. So I kind of cheated, but I totally forgot to do it. I was just like super busy hanging out with cool people at a picnic on Sunday, and also like one of my housemates, like the one that's in the temporary room, basically told me that she doesn't feel comfortable living here, which is so typical of people that are trying to live in this area with us. And so she decided to leave, and she had only been here like a week, and she paid $470. So $470 for a week is pretty good. I'm a pretty good salesperson, so I could pitch our house pretty well to people. But like people don't really get to know what it means to be in this area or to be outside, in this neighborhood until they, until they actually live here. So that being said, I'm really disappointed. I was really sad that she was leaving because she was really cool, number one. And then number two, like she seemed really chill. She liked to have conversation. She's not my age. She's younger than me. She's 21, but like I can still hang out with 21-year-olds. Like under 21, like it starts getting hectic because it's like, you're not even of age, and who knows if you're mature or not. But I really liked her, and she seemed really mature for 21. Um, but alas, she is gone. So maybe I'll find her on Facebook and just like we could be friends or something. But she seemed really cool, and I'm starting the process of finding another person, as I already posted on Facebook that one of the guys that's interested in staying with us, at least temporarily, is like a singer, and he's actually really cute, which is interesting because I don't find guys like cute very often, like not like attractive, but I mean like cute, like his facial features are like somehow like some level of cute. It's like babies, kittens, guys that look like him. Like that's the order of like what's cute. So anyway, so today is day 11, and I will also post day 10 like with this. So day 11 is bullet your day, bullet your whole day. I'm assuming that you probably should do that at the end of the day so you know what happened. But because I'm recording before I go to work, because I'll have less time after I get off work, because I got to go shopping and do stuff, that I'll just bullet what I hope to do today, and we'll see if it comes out that way. So today I was hoping to wake up early and to go find some sort of wood sealer for my chicken coop, because I can't really put the pieces together until I seal it, unless I want it to just like rot in a year. Because as you know, San Francisco has a higher level of humidity than Arizona or any other place that I've been to except Chicago. So because, well, actually, that's a lie. I've also been to Florida. But because of the fact that we have high humidity and that it rains a lot and it's always like damp here and cold, that I wanted to seal the wood so that it would stay, we would stay pretty well established and not like rot apart, in years to come, because we might have chickens for up to 30 years is how long they can live. It's not as long as like their average life expectancy, which is about 10 years, but it's still ridiculous. Um, so I wanted to have that last, so I need to seal it first before I nail anything together. And then but because I didn't wake up, I mean I woke up at like 9, but I just like felt like I had a headache, and I think maybe I've been oversleeping now as opposed to undersleeping, which happened like 3 or 4 days ago. A couple days in a row. Like I slept 2 hours, I slept 2.5 hours, and I slept 30 minutes. Like literally 30 minutes. So because I've been sleeping all weirdly, like I haven't been waking up on time, or I've been like taking naps a lot lately in the day, and it's just really weird. Even though I've been trying not to take naps. So because I didn't do that, I'm going to eat, take a shower, go to work. When I get off of work at 5:30, I'm going to go to the hardware store, which I think should still be open down the street. But if that's not still open, then I'm going to go to the Cliff's Variety in the Castro and see if they have anything. They have just like a ton of shit there. So I would imagine they would have some sort of like wood sealant or something. Like I would normally go to like a Home Depot or a Lowe's or something. But like besides that there's a Lowe's like not too far from me, there's a lot of things that are completely like not here. Like I don't know, I've mentioned it before. San Francisco doesn't have a lot of chains. And if you go to a chain, you're more likely to find what you want, but you're also not supporting local business, and but you might be saving some money because it's lower in price because they people buy it there all the time, and so there's less demand, or there's Yeah, I would say less demand, or like, I don't know, they're able to order more stuff. I'm not sure. Um, so I'm gonna try to find a place that's gonna be open at 5:30 that will allow me to get that, and then I hope to also, if I'm, oh, I thought I heard something. If I don't want to be lazy, I might also go to the grocery store, to get, just a few things. Like I bought a lot of stuff from Trader Joe's, but I'm running out of things that I could find at that grocery store cheaper. Things like fruits and vegetables. I mean, I got those vegetables for free, so not vegetables anymore, but mostly fruits. Like cheese, cream, like things that I'm just running out of for making my own food, making my own dishes. Um, and then hopefully after that, I'll go home. I'm going to begin painting the wood, if I have that, and let that dry. Like I'll do one side and then I'll flip it over the next day and do the other side. I'm not sure how long it takes to dry and like soak in, but I'd rather leave it overnight than attempt to flip it over and then get the table all full of like wood seal. Um, and then I'll probably watch some videos online and then go to sleep. So that's like my overall day. Today for work, we're going to the California Academy of Sciences. So I'm definitely bringing my camera, and I'm getting in for free. So like with all these trips that we go on, that kids get in free, I also get in free, which is really amazing. Um, a downside of today might be that there might be some sort of resolution to what happened with this girl that practically drowned when we went to the. Well, she didn't practically drowned. She basically was at the deep end. She jumped in the pool, and she couldn't feel the bottom to like push back off because she's only like 3 feet tall, and the deep end is like 10 feet, and she took in a lot of water trying to like get back up. There's multiple problems with that. The first one is that there was like 3 lifeguards that weren't watching to see that she went all the way to the deep end and she was gonna jump in. Okay. The second problem is that she's in second grade, and for the summer, I'm taking care of second grade. Excuse me. Um, and um, So that day, because I didn't have my normal volunteer with me, which was Abby, that I had this other guy, Marco, who's like a teacher somewhere else, I think, at another school. And he decides to watch the big pool, which is where the deep end is. And I was watching the little kiddie pool because most of the second graders are in the little kiddie pool. So I'm watching them and I'm just like making sure they're not goofing around, and I'm telling them to stop doing stuff, stop running around, stop slapping each other, whatever. And then all of a sudden I see that this girl's like laying on the ground. And I'm like, holy shit. And then I see that it's a second grader. So then I run over there and I'm like, what happened? And they tell me the story of how she jumped in. Um, from a parent or something. Somebody, I don't remember who it was, somebody said that she couldn't go in the little kiddie pool even though she didn't know how to swim. And that's another reason why that she because she went over there to that area, in the deep end, that it was just a bad idea for her to be in that pool at all. But like not only that, but like lifeguards should be watching people, and they didn't even get wet. They didn't like jump in to grab her. It was like some other dude that did, like a dad or something that was with other kids that were there. So I hope that there's no blame on my part for that, because I feel like I shouldn't have a blame. Like I'm still concerned for what happened to her, and I still find her my responsibility. And I even told them that if they're goofing around, her and her sister, who are twins, if you're goofing around, then I'm gonna not let you go to the field trip on Monday, because they were like goofing off all week, and I told them that this is their day to prove themselves. And so she wasn't doing what she was supposed to be doing. The lifeguards weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. Marco, I don't know what he was doing, because he was supposed to be watching those kids, and he would have seen her like walk over there instantly if he was watching her. And I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, which was watching the rest of the kids in this other pool. So I hope that there's no blame there. I hope that I don't get in trouble or like written up for it because I was supposed to be like watching out for her. Um, I mean, because like more or less, when you go to a place like that where there is like some sort of security or some sort of like watch people, like they should be the ones to go and get blamed. I mean, not that I like, it's not like that we should blame people, but like they should be the ones that take the responsibility of the safety for these children. And also, um, like the fact that a lifeguard, I don't know who it was, but a lifeguard told them that they couldn't be in the little kiddie pool because they were too tall, and there were other kids that were older that were in the little kiddie pool because they couldn't swim. And we're like, they're in fifth grade and they can't swim. I don't understand this concept because I grew up in Arizona where there's a pool everywhere. Like dogs have the pools, like people have pools in their backyard, apartment complexes all have pools. Um, in San Francisco, there's like very little water to swim in except the ocean. So A lot of these kids have never been to a pool before. They've only been once, you know, and so there was a lot of older kids in that little kiddie pool. So I just don't understand what that guy was trying to say. But somebody told me that he said that, and I believe them. At the same time, that it's hearsay, and I don't really know which lifeguard said that, and I can't remember like if it was a parent that told me that or if it was another teacher. And I was asking them like, who was it? Did you tell me that? Couldn't find it out. But anyway, that's not bulleting my day. I was just letting you know the things I might have to deal with once I go to work, which I guess is also bulleting my day because when I go to work, that's like still my day. Like it's not personal time, but it's stuff I have to deal with at work. So that was a lot longer video than I expected, but I'm not going to re-record it. So hopefully that's my bulleted day, and I'll let you know how it goes. I'll let you know if it stays the same or if it changes or whatever. But if you have any questions or if you want to talk about your day, how you bulleted it, then go ahead and leave it down there. Comments. Comments on my YouTube, comments on my Facebook. I don't really care. Tomorrow will be day 12, or no, day 13, and it's somewhere you'd like to move or visit. That's going to be a tough one. I'm probably going to have to list a couple of places, but that's pretty much it. So let me know if you have any questions, any comments. I'm gonna post day, day 11 and day 12, which is this one and the one from yesterday, on here, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them. Day 11, I get kind of cut off because I ran out of time, but I put annotations on the video so you can see that. Okay, bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 13.